Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mia Yurka here, and today we are back with another beautiful video. If this is your first time on my channel, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you can help your sister out. If you're already a member of mine, thank you so much for your support, guys. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make conch, aka Haitian Lambi. My little brother's birthday, so he requested some conch with crab legs. So this is actually almost like my first time doing it, but I'm gonna show you guys how to throw down. Now this is the conch that I purchased. I had them clean it for me at the location where I purchased it at. So yeah, this is the crab legs. We're gonna use the snow crab legs. Okay, so now let's get to the ingredients that you are going to need. It might seem a lot, but really it's really not a lot. Okay, I just spread it around so you guys can see. We're gonna go ahead, excuse me, you're gonna need some lemon juice, some avocado oil or whatever oil of your choice, vinegar, lemons, sour oranges, onion, tomato paste, red pepper flakes, yeah, black pepper, onion, accent, the jiwaf, I don't know how you call it, spicy pepper cube, Maggie cubes, some lye, bell pepper, red and green, and some brown sugar, also some parsley, guys. And you will also need a slow cooker, which is right there. Get yourself one. I got this one at Walmart. So right there, guys, I am literally, they already cleaned it for me, but I'm cutting them into smaller pieces. I don't like them when they're like big chunks, because I want it to come out soft. So I'm cutting them super small. That way they can cook fast, and also they can be super soft. One thing when you are doing conch, guys, I want you guys to remember that you do not add any salt in this thing until it's cooked. Okay, we're gonna go through the whole process, but even when you're cleaning it, do not add anything that has salt in it. So right now I'm cutting it. That's why I'm kind of like fast forwarded, so I don't want you guys to see the whole, cutting process. You cut it to whatever portion that suits you. So in my case, I like them super, like small. So I was cutting them like super small, basically. That's what I was doing. All right. So I don't wear gloves when I'm cooking. So I know some people are like, oh my gosh, you don't wear gloves. No, I do not wear gloves when I'm cooking. I don't have time for this shit. Okay. I just wash my hand and start cooking. All right. So I'm still cutting, as you guys can see, and this is like a voiceover, guys, because I couldn't talk while I'm doing the whole cooking, so I didn't feel like doing so. So watch me finish cooking. Finish cutting it into smaller pieces. If you have to fast forward the video, please do so. It's not a big deal. After this video, trust me, you're gonna know how to cook the best conch ever. Okay, your loved ones would thank you. After I'm done cooking it, guys, so now it's time for us to wash it. I'm gonna go in with the lemon juice, some vinegar. Like I said, you can use any vinegar of your choice. In this case, I'm just using white vinegar. Then we're gonna go in with the sour oranges. My advice to you, get a, how do you call that, a passoa? I don't know how to say passoa. So that way all the little thing in the orange doesn't stays in there. So that was one of the mistakes that I made. I did not remove the little, how do you call them, the little thing that you found in the sour oranges, guys, you know what I'm talking about, okay? So make sure you remove all those before you put that in there. You don't have to use sour oranges to clean it, but that's me. That's how I do it, to make sure, remove all the nasty smells and stuff like that. I like my stuff to be super clean, guys, okay? So that's why I go in with the sour oranges. And as you guys can see, I'm also cutting some lemons in there as well, so we can have some good clean. Because the thing with the lambi and conch, they can be very slimy. You need to wash them until you remove that whole slimy texture, okay? And the water is usually like a whitish color. You need to remove all that. By the time you're done washing it, your water should look clear. That's what I'm gonna tell you that your lambi is well washed. I know in Haiti, like when my mom used to cook it, she used to go in with soap, not scented soap, like the soap that they call savon lavé or something. I used to see in Haiti they used to use soap at first before they even clean it, so they can remove the slimy texture, and then after that they rinse it really well, and then they go in with the vinegar and the lemon and all those things, okay? But I didn't use the soap. I believe the vinegar itself can remove all the slimy things in it. So as you guys can see, like I wash it, make sure the vinegar is all soaked, and now I'm rinsing it, guys. And I don't know, I don't think you guys can see it, but I have a white bowl next to me. So as you're washing it, you have to make sure you press it really hard, as if like, because it's gonna feel like a silky material under your hand in a way. I don't know how to explain it. That's how soft it is. So make sure you make sure you remove all the water. So that's why I'm squeezing it so hard. That way all the water, so I can remove all the water from it. All right, I have to fast forward, guys, because I was making a lot of lambi. I bought like 2 boxes. I believe, yeah, it was 2 boxes, and each box was like $20 something. All right, I had to rinse it again, guys, to just make sure that's me. As you guys can see, I'm pressing it, getting all the dirty waters in there. Make sure it's super clean and super neat. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. As you guys can see, I still had more, you see, white stuff in there. So we have to wash it until it's clear. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and make the famous spice for it. Like I said, you can add anything you want in that spice except for anything that has salt, like the Maggi cube, salt, those things you can't be adding those in there. Alright, so as you guys can see in there, I had already have the red bell pepper, the green bell pepper, the spicy pepper. Now I just put on the garlic, and now I'm putting on some parsley. I put some black pepper because it doesn't have salt in there. I put my accent that doesn't have salt in there, and then I'm cutting some onions. We can chop some onions and put in there. We're gonna blend all those together, guys, so it can give us a really nice flavorful mixture. And this is the brown sugar that I just added in there. All right, once you blend that bad boy together, that was the accent I just put in there. I just put the red pepper flakes in there as well. And guys, I am going to blend that thing. I put the oil. As you can see, yes, you do not put the Maggi. All those things are the things that I did not put in there. Those are gonna be after it cooks. Okay, we can add those things in there. But yeah, so that's how it looks after you're done blending that, all the stuff. It makes that puree, and you go ahead and you how do you say that? You mix it like you mixing a chicken or something. Haitian people, if you're watching it, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're from the Caribbean, you guys know how you prepare your meat and stuff. So I'm preparing it as if like I'm preparing a meat. And at this point, I really had to use my hand to make sure this gooey sauce get into there. Now I have my pressure cooker. We're gonna go ahead and put everything in the pressure cooker. It was so much I didn't even think it was gonna fit, but it's actually fit. So, which was great. We're gonna add it in the pressure cooker. We're gonna cover it. I put it on very slow cook. I think I put it like it was like for like 2 hours and a half. Excuse me. 2 hours and a half. Let me tell you, when I uncovered this thing, those lambi was so soft. The reason why you don't put salt in that thing is because it's gonna leave the lambi hard, and you don't want your conch to be hard. Okay, so that's why I do not put anything that have salt in it, because it's not gonna cook well. So now that the lambi is done cooking, so now it's time for us to finish preparing it. So as you guys can see, I just put some oil. I just put some oil in there, and I'm putting my tomato paste. Let it fry almost to like a dark, like a dark red. Not burn, don't let it burn, but let it really fried, okay? So it can give your lambi that flavor, that unique flavor. I'm sorry guys, disregard the bottom of my pan, but that's my favorite pan to cook in. I love cooking in this pan. That's why it looks like that. So forgive me, okay? So yeah, you let your tomato paste really good. As you guys can see, I just add extra onions that I chopped differently than earlier, because earlier I was chopping them just to blend it. So now it's actually gonna be in the sauce. Go ahead and do that. This is at the point now you can go ahead and add, like your anything that have salt. Like you can add your Maggi cube, if you want to add some pinch of salt. I didn't put any salt in there, but you can do that at this time, because by then your lambi is already cooked. Oh my god, look at my sandals, look at my legs. Sorry guys, you guys are seeing some great legs right here. I think at that time I was straining the lambi out of the sauce, whatever. So forgive me for that. Alright, yeah, I was straining the lambi. So here you go, already cooked, guys. So right now, because lambi take forever to cook, don't worry about it being overcooked, because I don't think that thing can get overcooked. Okay, that's why when you remove it, you make sure it's soft, it's cooked, it's good. Because right now, all you're gonna be doing is adding extra flavors in it. Alright, so that's what I'm doing right now. So we are mixing it with the tomato paste and the onion. And still, I haven't added anything yet. I haven't added the Maggi cube or anything yet in there. Alright? Because right now you want to give it color. Okay? You want to make sure it have a nice color. Like the Haitian people will say, "Ou besoin de couleur." Okay? And right now, as you guys can see, it's already couleur déjà. Okay? So now I'm gonna start adding the Maggi cubes. Okay, I'm gonna start adding, as you guys can see, I add 2 Maggi cubes in there. And mind you, this is like a big shoji, guys. It's a big pan. So 2 boxes of lambi is a lot. This boy was craving it, so I was giving him the lambi, and I was also cooking for the entire week for my boyfriend and I. So I had to get a lot of lambi. So this is some more spices. I forgot how you call those, but I'm sure you guys just saw it. I'm gonna add some extra garlic. I love garlic in my food, guys. Garlic is really good for you. So garlic powder, some accent, more black pepper, and we're gonna boise this thing. Most definitely mix all that flavor food. Guys, I'm telling you, that thing smells so good. It smells so good. I think I was cooking, what time did I start cooking it? I started cooking it around like 5 in the morning. Yeah, around 5 in the morning, because I wanted the food to be done extra early because I think I was going out. So yes, so it was super early when I started cooking this. Now I'm adding the water. This is how the lambi sauce look. Right now it's literally done. Okay? It's literally done. I will let it, kind of like on the oven just so it can like consume or réduit. I don't know how to say that in English, but let it get a little, let the sauce get a little bit more, how do you say that word? Have more body to it. But yeah, that's how you make a great lambi and crab leg sauce. That bad boy is almost done. So right now, guys, I should have shown you guys. I literally turned off the oven because it was cooked, and now I'm about to add the onions. I don't like when people serve onion and it's all smushy. I like it to have that little crunchy-ness to it. So before I put the onions in there, I turn off the stove, okay, for like maybe like almost 5 to 6 minutes or so. And then once it started boiling less, and I go ahead and I add the onion. That way the onion is not raw, but at the same time it's not, too soft. And that's it, guys. The stove is done. The stove is turned off. The sauce is done. And this is how you make Haitian lambi conch. And I did it with some brown rice, and this is the final look, how it looks. And this is how it is, guys. So if you have any questions, please ask in the comments.